Good morning, beautiful people. So guess what? I finished the Gypsy journals, and so now it is time for the flip throughs. I will upload this video after these have been put on Etsy. So if you're watching this video, they're on Etsy. This is number 25, and the little bottle says create. It will be listed on Etsy as number 25. That's just an easy way for me to do it. So each one of these is very similar, but yet unique. Each one comes with a vintage French vocabulary word flashcard. And on the inside, I've got a vintage anatomy flashcard and the definition of bricolage. So each one of these is 100 pages, if you count the front and the back of the pages, which I imagine you would, because you're definitely going to create on both sides. Each one has one of my altered paper clips. And try and go through these relatively quickly. I'll take a little more time with this first one for those of you who haven't seen one of my Gypsy journals before. Each one of them has a vintage photo in this pocket, and then there's some other goodies tucked back here. Trying to find the best way to hold this and flip through. Still not thrilled with my camera setup, but this is one of my hand-painted girls. It's a little journaling card made from a vintage book. It's a pocket with a couple of journaling cards in it. Another tag, journaling space and pocket. The center is from a children's book. This is a jelly printed page. This is from a vintage yearbook. And there's tags here. This is a little paper waterfall thingy. And you can just take this apart and use it for collaging, or you can create on it as it is. And then there's also a pocket here, so you can, if you want to just take that out and use that pocket for your own goodies, you can do that, of course. This is a vintage pattern cover. There's journaling cards. This is it from a vintage recipe book. Vintage yearbook, old ledger paper, maps, journaling space. So I do have 5 of these available. I'm not going to take this much time flipping through each one. Each one has a vintage photo in the back with a little saying. And these photos are all from the 30s, these ones that I put on the back. And then they all tie closed with the sari silk ribbon. And all of the covers are hand-painted canvas that I painted, and they each measure, I believe it's, I better just get a ruler, just do it the right way. So 6 inches tall by 3.5 wide. That is what I was gonna say, so that's good. I made enough of them. I should know it by heart, but they each have a key, an old key on the spine, and one of these little bottles that have a word in it. This one says breathe, and this is number 22. So again, they're very similar. These get really nice and chunky when you work in them, and you know, start adding your own things to them. Here's the altered paper clip in this one. Photograph. This is vintage yearbook again. Journaling card. More journaling cards. Jelly paper. Tags in there. Paper waterfall there. So as you can see, very similar and yet unique. And here's the picture in the, whoops, in the back of this one. All right. Next up is number 20, I believe. Let's see. Yes, number 20. And this bottle says happy. Is it just me, or does everybody hear Pharrell Williams when you hear the word happy? So, and there's that altered paper clip. They all have 100 pages. So just because I'm flipping through them quickly, please don't think there's less pages. I just, there's time limits here. And plus, I always feel like you're gonna get bored if I take too long. I'm terrible. I have a terrible attention span. Like if I'm watching YouTube videos or whatever, I mean, it's really a challenge for me to stay focused. It's part of the reason I don't do a lot with YouTube is like, I know not everybody feels this way, so I should, but YouTube videos honestly put me to sleep in a good way. I mean, they're relaxing, but I can't watch them very long because I just kind of fade off. It's kind of funny. Okay, oops, number 9, and this word is wonderful. All right. I love a little dingling sound they make. Makes me happy. Okay. So cute. I love that book. That book was a gift from Art Journalist 47. And I am trying to honor her wishes and actually use those books even though they feel a little too precious to cut up. You know, that's what we have them for, is to use them and give them new life. So, there we go. Aren't they cute? Those bathing suits from the 1930s. Love it. And last but not least, we have Magical and number 31. And I have made it so you can wrap the sari silk around multiple times for the reason that they do get quite chunky after you work in them. And so I want to make sure that you have plenty to wrap around even after you've completed the journal and added your touches. So thank you for bearing with me and staying to the end. I see I'm a little over 10 minutes already. Found out the hard way that you can't go over 15 minutes. So that's good information to have. I tend to learn everything the hard way, but that's okay. At least I'm learning. That makes me happy. So that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'm so excited to have these finished and be able to list them. And what am I working on next? Next, I need to paint more canvas so I can make more of these. I am all out of canvas. And that is a multiple day project, so stay tuned for pictures of that. I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.